Hello, everybody. Welcome back to
Hello.
Stormwreck Island Hacked. The end of last week's thrilling adventure. We had finally found the Seagrow Caves after a bit of a circuitous route across the island thanks to a failed navigation check, and discovered that Tarek had already arrived at the mouth of the cave, and despite calls and cries and attempts to attract his attention, he entered the cave and was immediately attacked by the hideous pus water balloon octopus monster thing, which wasn't an animal. I think we discovered it was a plant or something weird after some attempt to communicate with animals, and it sort of attempted to drag Tarek under the water and it had its suckers all over him, and he was like, ah, and the party was like, ooh, and they eventually got there. Partway down the slippery sea sprayed stone steps, Derek's character just disappeared from sight over the edge, which is a bit of a shock. But the other rest of the party managed to eventually get to the beach, and they have just, I believe, popped the octopus sac plant thing, and its insides are out across the sand like pussy pimple released satisfactorily.
That's what I imagine octopi are like when you pop them. They just, yeah.
That's right. Well,
They're
this
like
is
balloons.
not a normal, clearly not a normal octopus. That's right. Something was a bit whack with it. So, yeah, what do you do?
We check
Tarek's
on.
like, oh, that was terrible. Oh, that was.
We check on.
How is he?
Yeah.
How is Tarek?
How is Tarek? Tarek seems shocked. He has these big red sucker marks on up his legs and like on his torso where the sucker was grabbing onto him and like literally sucking the sort of the blood to the surface by sheer suckage. And he does seem all right. He's just shaken and shocked. At the moment.
Tarek, you're a bloody fool. What do you think you're doing?
I had to get the hard caps. Something's got to fix this sailor back in the hospice. Yeah, I didn't think you were able to come. You were all locked down and you couldn't get out, and time's ticking, and the wailing, it's terrible.
I'm gonna try and do some healing on him.
Okay, he's sort of coughing to himself. This is actually acting coughing now, unlike the last couple of episodes where I was like coughing.
Is Johnny's coughing gonna be acting coughing as
right.
well, or not so
Definitely.
much? Different kind.
Johnny's caught it through the Discord. Yeah, you want to do like healing? He doesn't seem to have taken so much damage. But you're checking him over, or what? What are you?
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't require magical healing, then I'll just check him for any kind of breakages or anything like that, lesions.
Yeah. Okay. So you check his legs, and the red spots, even just in the few moments that he spoke and you worked yourself out, like the red seems to be spreading. A couple of the adjacent sucker marks have actually sort of expanded and combined, kind of war game style, and are growing up his legs, and one of them on his chest is growing. It's like maybe he's having some kind of allergic reaction or something.
Yep.
That's
is my healing something that can help that or no?
As in your magical healing?
Yes.
You could certainly try, absolutely. Yeah.
Can I make a medicine roll to see if it would be effective?
Yeah, okay, good. So you do that, make a medicine roll. Like DC 12 or something?
No, got 10. I have no idea.
Yeah, you're unsure. It does look like an allergic reaction, and yeah, magical healing tends to close up wounds. That's what you traditionally use it for. And it doesn't tend to, as we've discovered reading the rules in the last couple of weeks, doesn't tend to cure diseases or conditions and things like that, which is kind of weird.
I'd like to detect poison and disease to see if he does indeed have some allergy or something.
Okay, you're going to cast that?
Yep.
That's cool. What does that look like?
I don't know. I didn't really see it as highly visual. What level of magic are we playing in this game? Is this a high magic game, or is this like a Game of Thrones kind of?
I think we decided it was reasonably high magic. Yeah, if you have magical skills, then you kind of stand out pretty much and magical items are quite the thing and quite a sort of showy kind of thing. But not most normal people don't have magic, so a lot of society looks pretty much like normal medieval life. But those who are trained in the arts.
All right, I will basically do this kind of action and create like a scrying portal, which looks into the spirit of the person and detects these kinds of things within the portal.
Yeah, cool. So you detect. So you kind of he goes semi-transparent in your sight, in your arcane sight, and you can see there's these tendrils of impurity running up his veins, and you see one of them hit the big vein in his thigh and go whoosh, and spread out really fast, and you see it popping into as you watch, sort of horrifyingly fast. You see it enter his circulatory system, his lungs. At which point he gives a sudden sort of kind of wheezing sound, which is very uncomfortable. He does seem to be being poisoned by something.
Yeah, I will do some first aid on him.
Okay. Yep.
So I will. I don't know what the level of medicine is in this time period, but do stuff like cut off circulation to tourniquet areas that I think that will slow down the poison.
Yes. Okay. Okay. That's a good idea. So
Elevate certain parts of his body to.
Yep. You reckon the kind of the main tentacle contact points, maybe the poison injection sites, are in his legs. So maybe if you tourniquet his thighs or something, that would maybe stop more flowing in from other bites. That sounds good.
We need to get this man back to the hospice as fast as we can.
And he's like coughing. He's like, what's wrong with me? Why can't I breathe? Instead of basically an asthma attack.
Do it.
Sounds like anaphylaxis.
Yeah.
You all right?
Lucky I've got an EpiPen.
You hear from just to the behind you. So you're on a beach that's runs sort of west to east. You were all on the eastern side of the opening the cave. The stairs were coming down the eastern side. Derek's character disappeared somewhere, Ireland, to the east. You just hear this gnome. What's his name? What's Murray's character's name? That's right, Serdic. So you just hear this. Oh, beep! And there's this long stream of kind of gnomic profanity in a high lilting voice. It sounds like an Irishman sort of drinking tea, but it's probably very 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 off.
An Irishman drinking tea.
Oh, it's a lovely cup of tea.
All right, but expletives. Like an Irishman drinking alcohol, kind of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Cool.
But not aggressively.
Or an Australian, really, to be fair.
That's right.
Or Australian drinking tea.
Yeah, true.
Australian drinking tea. Yeah. What do you do?
Yeah, we'll try and get him back to the hospice by I don't know. Do we?
So you just heard Serdic say this thing. If you look up and
yeah, but isn't that what he just always says? Like, is it outside of his character to not?
He's like maybe 10 feet away. You hear, and when you look up, he's actually standing, looking off to the east, like off in the direction where Derek's character disappeared.
What's Derek's character?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Do you?
Well, I'll leave you with Tarek, and I'll head off and see if they need help.
I'll start rigging up a gurney or something to start to drag him back with.
Yeah. So there's a set of precipitous stairs up to the cliff top. So you probably just have to piggyback or something. I don't know. Yeah, and there's not much wood or anything lying around. Oh, I suppose would there be driftwood? Yeah. I suppose there might be a bit of driftwood, seaweed, and something. So you run over to where Serdic's standing, Johnny.
Yep.
And you just see Derek's character, Arland Blackhand, the orcish wizard, kind of tangled in a kind of very nasty shape of limbs on the sand at the base of the cliff. Imagine like imagine a rag doll. Sort of a computer model having fallen off and just sort of landed in a stack. It's definitely at least maybe a leg. Let's say his left leg definitely has an extra bend in it where it shouldn't normally.
Oh, that ain't good. So he might need some first aid as well.
Do you
Should I
want
make a medicine roll?
Yes, you run over. Serdic's still just there, standing with his mouth open.
I got all of 8 on my medicine roll.
All of 8. You think maybe he's got a broken leg and is unconscious. Maybe you're gonna die. I don't think you need more than 10 to know that. It's like, if you count the bends in his leg, there's one at his hip,
Yeah.
and then one of his knee and one of his ankle, and there's an extra one in between his knee and his ankle.
That ain't right. Yeah.
Do you want some help?
Is he conscious?
He doesn't seem to be conscious now.
I'll put him out of his misery, Johnny, and we'll just keep going.
Oh dear.
If only someone had some healing.
Yeah, I've got some healing.
Oh, you do?
I will speak or sing a healing word.
Oh, lovely. Excellent. What do your healing magics look like?
Well, I sing. It's a
You
healing
sing?
word.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I sing. I
You don't
sing
need your
a
dulcimer?
song of healing.
Suddenly pull out a dulcimer.
No. I feel like for healing word, it's got to be words.
It's literal.
right?
It's literally a word.
Also means that if if I'm in the middle of a battle and I need to,
Yeah.
spend a turn singing, I don't also have to spend a turn taking a dulcimer out and
Who wants to be holding a dulcimer?
Tuning
That's right.
it and making sure it's all fine.
tuning it up.
Give me a roll for
5
another
rounds
hit point.
later, I can finally cast it.
That's right. Dang, 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 dang. Oh, I had flicking gad tuning because I was messing about with some Irish tea drinking songs, and now I've got to retune it to do a
Those
healing
Irish
song.
tea drinking songs.
Awesome.
Okay, good. Roll me the number of hit points healed. Obviously.
Yeah, well. All of 9.
All of
9
9.
hit
Okay.
points.
Oh, well, that gets him back to 9, so that's good. So
It's,
It's half of mine.
could have been better, but
he takes a sudden gasp, and his eyes go wide, and he just, I imagine Derek would sort of suggest that he just said falling. He sort of shouts out, and then he goes ah. And then he just, let's just say, loses consciousness. Does he lose consciousness? No. Yeah, he's sort of pretty shattered. It'd be fun, actually, if he just lost consciousness again. Yeah, so he shouts those two things and then just eyes wide open and he goes clunk. Does your magic straighten? Yeah, your magic would straighten out his leg.
I reckon.
Or it would be even cooler if it mended it in the same shape. So he's always walks around with this extra bend.
No.
I think it would.
I mean,
maybe as a part of your song, you straighten it out so that it hit. I mean, approximately. You don't have to be too accurate with it.
It's probably what woke him up.
That's right. Yeah.
Incredibly painful.
So his legs.
All right. So he's going to need carrying as well.
Maybe you can.
And I'm strong, I guess, but I'm not super strong. Are you strong, John?
My character is not built for this kind of thing at all.
Yeah, no, neither.
Yeah. I wonder whether we should leave these guys here and just go get some people to come back and help, because my constitution is -1. I was already exhausted by the time I got here. I don't imagine I'd be in any
carry
shape
them
to
up
carry
a
someone
cliffside.
along. Yeah.
And my strength is 9.
Yeah.
And at least for Arlen, I don't know how we could possibly lift an orc.
I think if you run back, because you're probably faster
Tarek's a
than
pretty
me.
big dude too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Perhaps if Arlen regained
He's a cook.
consciousness, I suppose. Yeah, that's right. He's a cook.
Cooks are always larger. So I reckon you're probably more dexterous than me. You're probably faster than me, I imagine.
Yeah.
I'm a -1.
It's like 10
I have
miles. Like 10 miles back to the hospice.
Yeah, but I mean, I've got things like spare the dying and things like that. So I've got ways to keep people alive while they're in this state.
Okay.
So maybe it's better if you go back and I stay with them and you bring help.
I've got Oh, how many spell slots do I have left? It's gonna be tight. We've already done a lot of action here. No, yeah, so I can use Long Strider to run significantly faster.
Okay.
I think that lasts for like an hour, doesn't it?
Hmm.
How long does the spell? Yeah, 1 hour. So yeah,
How
I can
fast
run.
go?
I can run an extra 10 feet per 6 seconds or whatever it is.
Wow, that's quick.
I love how speed in this game is in feet per 6 seconds. Really helpful when you're running 10 miles or whatever it is back.
That's right.
Yeah.
Convert that.
I'm
Good
sure
luck.
someone has. I'm sure someone has.
Yeah.
What
Someone in the
is-
comments will be like,
what is-
it's an obvious, just times by 7.6.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Oh, you have to minus 32 first or something like that, which is the horrible thing with Fahrenheit and Celsius or after or something, and then multiply by 5/7, which is almost a half, but not close enough to a half to actually practically use.
Are you complaining about this system? My goodness.
All right.
That's the plan.
What is there?
I could
Okay.
speak with animals and send an animal messenger to tell them to come and help.
Yes.
I think both is good.
Whether I feel like
I'd love to imagine a version of Long Strider that lets you like really leg it, like like fly between the trees or something, like because and be one with the nature and that'd be kind of cool. Not like that's tactically useful in battle, but is like
Yeah.
like fly across the land. Because what class are you? You're a naturey person, aren't you?
I'm a ranger, yeah.
A ranger, yeah.
Well-
I reckon rangers would be able to just be one with the grassland and the buzzards and.
Yeah, I mean, instead of walking, yeah, it gives me an extra 1/3 of my speed. So
Okay.
you're sort of imagining like a doubling.
Yeah, that's right. So you could get to the hospice instead of. So you go 4 miles an hour. Yeah, you probably can run 6 miles an hour. You can probably get there in an hour. Okay, that makes sense to me now. Okay, I was kind of thinking 10 miles was going to be like a day's work, but walk. It's not at all. Okay, cool. So you're like, I'm gonna go to the hospital and get help. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so you disappear up the cliff face.
So
John-
I reckon John can keep them
think
alive for
yeah,
a
we get
couple
them
hours.
together. Like we'll get
Yeah,
them
it's cool.
together
Drag
and
them on the sand. Yeah, I like it.
build a fire on the beach.
And you've got Cerdic to help you as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. As much as he's helpful. And so you can basically sort of fight this battle of spare the dying and a bit of heal. Maybe there's
I've got things like
maybe
pacify person, so keep people calm. So yeah, that should
that's
work.
cool. I love the concept of just fighting this battle.
And also healing as a skill.
Cool.
Yeah. I reckon Derek's probably much more straightforward to keep him alive
Yes.
because you're not
Yeah,
fighting
he'll
it.
be fine. Yeah. Maybe he'll
Poison allergy thing.
that's right. Yeah, he's just shocked in shock and has had a massive injury. Okay.
Whereas
good.
Eric, I'm
So
like
you-
creating a little like straw
Yeah.
that can stick into his neck.
That's right.
to
Stick a pen.
tracheotomy kind of thing.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so maybe bits of his skin are like bubbling up and bursting, but you can actually do actual healing on it because it's physical damage, and so you sort of keep his throat kind of looking fairly normal. Yeah. Suffice to say that John's going to be shattered by the time anyone comes back with help. Okay. That was your healing magic finishing there, Johnny. That's very cool.
Yeah.
It was in tune. Well done. Well done.
It was. Okay, you run to just like the wind. You run to the hospice.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to bring up the map of the hospice just briefly, John? And you can kind of. Oh yeah, I can indicate on the map, can't I? Bing, bing, bing. Yeah, you can see my pointer there. You got sort of most of the buildings on there. Okay, so here's the hospice with its road coming in from the north. As you remember, the road whips around to the north. Off to the west here is the road that goes down to the dock at the base of the cliffs that the hospice is on. This river that comes through the hospice actually then twists back to the west and then goes over the cliff a little bit south of the hospice in the bay that's there. You can see here just across the river is the concierge where Johnny's husband works. There's various other buildings of interest. Here is the hospital, which is the main place where obviously healing happens. There's Renara's residence, which is actually enclosed, quite fancy. There's a couple of accommodation wings there in that light grey where residents are kind of kept. There's Tarek's kitchen and dining hall in the middle of the square there, one of the most central places. To the south is Old Hannock's house, a couple of potting sheds and some fields where he grows all his things. And then everyone else has their various different sort of accommodations or training fields or meditation sites or all those sorts of different activities that need to take place. And we can basically populate some of the details of that later.
Where does Horatio live?
Horatio, the donkey, usually gets sort of accommodated near Tarek's kitchen and dining.
Good. That's the main character in the storyline.
That's right. Horatio's been left behind, is that right? Yes. Getting fed apple. Oh, no, you... Oh, did Horatio come?
He came back with us. And
then did he... No, he didn't climb out of the... Sorry, of course, he didn't climb across the rooftops to escape from the healer's hearth. So he's back.
I'm pretty sure he would have. It's Horatio.
Yeah, we would have had to leave him behind.
If he could. Yeah. Horatio, the magical ass. Okay, good. Oh, and up here is the big temple, which has a big dragon statue at the top of the hill. So this road.
Where's the fountain of impurity?
The bathhouse is here.
Okay, so that's the place that needed cleansing.
Anora, that's right. There's some sort of fountain, like an onsen type thing. Maybe this river's kind of quite hot or something like that.
Yeah, it was a hot night that night.
It was a hot night. Hot. So you come screaming into the hospice.
Do you want to stay on this map, Ben?
No, you can come off the map. And if you can just refer to it if you like, personally, so you know where you are. Cool. What do you do, Johnny? The wind in your hair, flowing in your beautiful dwarven hair. And puffing heavy breaths as you push your magic and actual yourself to the...
Is it busy? Like, I don't even know what time of day it is.
Very early morning. Remember, you escaped at midnight, traveled, searched around the flippin' whole entire island, and there was a moonless night. So navigation was a heck of a lot harder than you anticipated. And then you kind of spotted Tarek at like 5:30 in the morning. It's summer, remember, first light. Yeah. And so,
but it's been an hour of running to get here too.
Yes, that's right. So it's kind of, the hospice will be waking up.
Truly awake and alive. Yeah.
Yep. Your husband's probably in the concierge.
As I come in?
Yep. So you can see the concierge just sits next to the entrance bridge. Just, there. It's sort of slightly defensible because this hospice is sort of on a bit of an island because the river winds round to the east of it and then winds around to the south of it and goes off a cliff. So I suppose this bridge is probably liftable or liftable up or something. Just in the event. I mean, nothing in your living memory has ever happened to the hospice, and to the north.
Maybe if there was a particularly serious outbreak of something, they've got the capability of isolating.
That would never happen, though. Never. I can't even imagine that ever happening.
Surely not.
Never.
So you come racing in, and Harding has a sixth sense of the arrival of his love, Gwendolyn. He comes out the door of the concierge and says, "Oi, wee lass, what's wrong? Oh, you're puffing like a gale.
Oh, we need some help down by the ocean, by the sea caves.
What's happened? I hope nothing's happened to that lovely Darrow. He's a lovely folk here.
It has. No, I mean he's mostly okay.
Makes a good stroganoff.
Suddenly,
He's looking
small
after
doubts
the
start
others.
to go to Johnny's character's mind of like, how well does he know Darrow? Does everyone know Darrow?
No, we need help for Arland. Arland's fallen off a cliff.
Oh, that's awful. Oh, poor Alan.
And what's the other guy's name? I've forgotten.
Tarek is his name.
Tarek.
I'm surprised you don't remember it.
And Tarek has been attacked by some kind of a octopus creature.
Oh, the right fool. I told him not to go venturing into those caves.
And we told him too, and we tried to get there. We tried to get there before he foolishly went in by himself.
His caring heart is too soft. He couldn't see that sailor suffering anymore. Poor Sally. Well, help. Yes, help. You stay here and I'll run. You look like you've run enough for the day. Just mind a moment. And he goes sprinting on his tiny, cute, lovely legs across the bridge, and down the paths. You're probably just like,
Yep.
you're puffing, trusting
I
that.
need to take a moment.
Yeah, trusting that Darrow has the ability to keep people alive. I mean,
I'm just there
sustenance
getting
and
drunk,
healing.
completely
That's right.
off to the side.
Well, if he's not, then Cerdic will probably do it for him because
Yes, that's right.
Actually, that's probably what's really going on.
Daryl will take all the credit. But
Yeah. 100%.
Okay, so he's gonna run over there. You've said
maybe
what's
those
happened.
kobold guys could come and help. They're pretty handy.
Yeah. Yeah, like 3 kobolds should come and help us. And so your husband and 3 kobolds. I think that'll be enough. We don't need more.
Yep. 3 kobolds and a halfling.
No animals. Don't take any animals.
We don't need a cart.
No, we don't. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Renara comes running down the path.
That's probably
With-
better than the kobolds. Yeah.
That's right.
A little bit, yeah.
And she said, and she runs up to you. She says, "Tell me what's happened."
And he
Well,
does. And he
Tarek
does.
went to the caves and
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, and you explain Tarek's, and you sort of explain his condition, the fact that he's finding it hard to
Mhm.
breathe.
Yep.
Give
The
me
kind of
a perception insight.
insight.
And that
11?
yeah, 11. She seems to
Not
be
particularly insightful.
No, that's right. Yeah, she seems to be trying to decide the best approach and how to help best.
Mhm.
Or
That-
she's
that would be good.
Her brows are furrowed, and
Would
she's
hate her
like-
to not care at all and just think about other things in this
That's
moment.
right. Yeah, she's there going. That's right.
What am I gonna have for dinner?
Lunch.
She says she seems to suddenly come to a decision, and she says, "Meet me at the northmost point of this road, and I will bring help." You understand?
Yes.
So the road goes out of town and gradually twists to the right, until it finally becomes the most north point, and then twists around and goes south from there. You can, in fact, look at the map on Quest Portal if you want to. Yep.
Take an animal, Johnny.
Yeah, is Horatio handy? No, he's in town.
Horatio's made his way back. No.
She sprints off to the north ahead of you.
Mhm.
And yeah, what do you do? Do you just start to head out to the north? Your husband, Gwendolyn's husband, is like, "Are you all right, Lassie? You look like you've got a puff. Hang on, I'll get you a drink. You stay here for a moment. She'll sort things out. Don't worry. Renara will sort things out." and
I
he
think we'll
goes
need.
in. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, like some kind of a cart even to put them on once we've got
Mm-hmm.
them up the cliff
Mm-hmm.
top. Once we're on the road,
Yep.
like there's
Yep.
a couple of roads that get us most of the way there, aren't there? Like it's not
Yes.
like it's all cross country.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. No. It's roads. Yeah, pretty much out to the cliff top, and then it's a bare, windswept cliff top with low foliage, all along the edges, so you can go along there pretty much clear easily. So uh, Harding has disappeared and comes out with a beer. Drink this up, lassie. How
Yep.
to put some hair back in your chest.
That's what you want.
Yep.
Lovely dark beer full of lots of carbs, so it'll fuel you up. So you scull that.
Yep, I skull that for sure.
Do you Yep.
I'll ask Harding. Do you have it? Do you have a cart?
A cart. Oh, yes. I imagined Renara will sort something out, but I tell you what, you go north. I'll go get the cart. I'll hook up Horatio. How's that sound? And I'll bring him along with a cart.
That'd be great. Is he here?
Oh no,
I
he
thought he
isn't
was
here.
in the
Sorry.
Horatio, the teleporting. No, can Horatio just turn up in places?
Horatio's not here. Oh, I'm so confused now. I get myself
Ben,
confused.
can we have Horatio be like this animal that is mysterious? Like there is certain things around him that just things happen. Like
Horatio's like taken it under his own hands to escape
he's
from
super
the
smart. Like he's a really smart donkey or
We
something.
were
I don't
we
know.
were in lockdown inside the Healer's Hearth for
Yeah,
ages.
and he's been in the stables. He may have like known that he was going to be needed, and he's just walked
He had
off.
off days ago. He's been
Yeah,
up
yeah.
here for days already.
Yeah.
I
Way
love
before we
that.
came.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is so cool.
Yeah, I want him to be a
Horatio's
playable
here.
character eventually.
Okay, I love it. Horatio's here. When you say, but Horatio's back at the Healer's Hearth. Oh no, he arrived yesterday. Huh? I thought you'd sent him. Well, that's one smart donkey. He's a bit smarter than
He
I
always
think.
knows.
Yeah,
He's
that's right. Excellent.
He's the true hero of this campaign. Like we find out towards the end that he's actually the real hero.
Okay, you go. I'll get Horatio on a cart. I'll meet you there.
Horatio's like a super powerful wizard who's like
That's right.
hiding in the...
It's like almost his cousin through a questionable relationship. He's not. He is actually a donkey, also, but he was also.
Maybe he was the dragon
human.
that we saw that
Oh.
shape shifted. Ah.
Yeah. Mm.
Love it.
That's fantastic.
Do gold
Okay, so
dragons still transform into anything?
Mine can, yes.
No, but like
And yes,
in D&D,
I believe they can. In the rules,
they can?
I
Yeah,
believe
yeah.
they- yeah. Those who have the spell and the ability to, or whatever.
Ah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think
And
they
it's not
used
the
to back
spell
in
spell, I think they used
D&D
to.
Basic, I think.
Yeah, I think they do.
And that was the last time I saw
Rumor-
a gold dragon.
Rumor has it that that's what dragons do, as far as you understand. You know that dragons have often walked amongst people.
Yep.
All right, you head off. Do you head off to the north?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so you walk off. It's like just 5 minutes walk or something. You walk past the temple. You're sad to leave the hospice and go back into leave the dulcet sounds of one of your favorite bards playing in the distance. You walk to the north. You get to that point in the road, and an enormous freaking bronze dragon comes cresting up over one of the hills to the north, and comes gliding over you.
Horatio has arrived.
It's like, holy crap figures. Like, it was big enough when it was off to the north, off the end of the
Yeah.
island and over the sea, and you kind of had a bit of you kind of you get a bit of a surprise. It is bronze, and as far as you know, bronze dragons don't eat people, but you don't have much. You have had, fortunately, very few encounters with any kinds of dragons in your adventuring careers that so far, or in fact the life of leisure that you've had for the last couple of years as well. Not life of leisure. You work hard for the good of the people. What do you do immediately when this dragon? So it's sort of gliding in.
What Gwynlyn do? I feel like I'd just stand and kind of marvel at it.
Yeah. So just like,
Just be in awe of it and kind of soak in the moment. Like, a trembling awe.
yes,
Not fearless, but
yeah,
not cowering or running away, or
I love it.
I wouldn't take my eyes off it.
So it's coming sailing in on a glide.
Hmm.
When dragons look implausible enough as it is, flying. Just seeing if I can find myself dragon wings that look big enough. I don't want to have little. Here we are, dragon wings. This will be interesting. It opens its massive mouth. Sure, at that point you sort of, or your confidence and bravado abandons you, and you're like, well, that was it. What sort of weapon do bronze dragons breathe? But you just hear it just say, "Ready yourself, young dwarf." And its hind legs reach out like an eagle coming in to take something off the ground.
When he says
I
ready
don't even know
yourself,
how I would
put hot sauce on
ready
yourself.
myself.
Hot sauce. It's the only way you're going to get out of it.
Wet yourself a little. That's right.
Bit of cayenne pepper.
Do you want to give me a wisdom
Some
save?
kind of save, surely.
Yeah, that's right. See
Wisdom save. All right.
That's right.
5.
5. So you turn and run. That's right.
I've actually got a decent wisdom score, but I rolled a 2.
Yes, that's
my
amazing.
+3
Bit of swift
is not going to help me.
So you turn and run, but to no avail. The bronze dragon comes comfortably in, and its thumb goes in between your legs, and its fingers part on either side of your shoulders, and it just lifts you up off the dragon. This thing is very big, like very, very big, like bus sized. If you had ever seen a bus, then you'd say, wow, that's similar size to a bus. It's like 2 wagons like trained together, and
it's like 16 horses sticky taped. Is this the measurement we're going to go with?
Head. That's right. Imagine yeah, that's right. And it lifts you off the ground.
Yeah.
You don't even bother stifling the cry, but you don't meet your fate. You just take on a whole lot of rather terrifying altitude rather suddenly as this thing labors relatively unagilely up into the sky.
This is the first time I've ever flown.
Yes, that's
and
right.
Probably the first time anyone of any blood relation to me in the history of the dwarves has ever flown.
That's right. You note this in some tiny part of your brain. It's kind of terrified. That's right. Of course, a big dragon like this needs to get some airspeed to sort of get a sort of its flight pattern into order. And of course, nicely nearby is like 150-foot high cliff, which it heads towards at just enough height. I think sort of those wing sailor people who stay stupidly low to the ground. It uses the ground effect of the fields to the north of the hospice, and then just heads over the edge of this cliff and noses down and almost at kind of like at a 45-degree dive heads towards the sea, gathering a terrifying amount of speed.
I close my eyes.
That's right, you close your eyes. All you hear is the rush of the wind and your own pitiful scream. And yeah, with appropriate aerodynamic timing, the dragon adjusts its wings. You get a splash of spray across your flailing body, and it uses its enormous amount of momentum to lift spectacularly and beautifully up into the air as it crosses the valley to the west of the hospice, and then just climbs like crazy. Its wings operate a lot more effectively once it's going in a straight line at this kind of age of dragon, and it has a lot of power in its wings and a lot of surface area, a heck of a lot of surface area, and it basically crosses the island in a couple of minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, flight really cuts down your travel time
It
significantly.
you want to have enough speed to be able to get sort of good aerodynamic lift through the air, then yes, you're going to have to be going very fast. It comes banking in towards where you were before. Yeah, it goes off the edge of that cliff. Oh, is it going to be able to land? Yeah, maybe it's sort of
On the
circles.
beach.
Yeah, there's not much beach.
I mean, the
Not much
water
beach.
wouldn't be deep enough for it to be bothered, would it? Like,
It just land in the water.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like Knuckles would be slightly underwater.
Yes, I
And
love
also
it.
Johnny would also be underwater in that moment. Yeah,
Also the tide. We should say the tide has been coming up all this time. That's kind of fun as well. That's super cool. Oh, the tide has been slowly encroaching in your small temporary sort of hospital. And Tarek's feet are actually in the salt water now, and the sand has become squishy, and you're considering having to drag your two patients together with the not very sufficient help of your gnome friend up onto the bottom couple of steps of this cliff. So the dragon, banks around, flies along parallel to the wall. Maybe sort of tries to dip a foot in the water while sort of trying to hold the dwarf. I mean, maybe you're beginning to enjoy it. You've been in the air for
Yeah, I reckon.
10 minutes or
Few
something.
minutes now.
Start composing some
And-
songs about it, I reckon, pretty soon.
Right,
Yeah.
but when you're this big, landing is kind of not a brilliantly elegant affair, especially if you're trying to hold one leg in the air, and you pretty much get saturated and dumped into kind of what would be for a human waist height water, which for a dwarf is kind of uncomfortably up to your chin. And the dragon comes splashing in with an enormous great boom of spray. So then you get the same sort of similar experience. A dragon, Darrow, appears over the edge of the cliff.
I'll spit a little bit of my alcohol out of my mouth that I've been drinking and knock over the calamari on the fire and quickly get up and take off my hat.
That's right. So this huge dragon comes flying in, the low glide using and then a stall, and then a splash, and then you notice at some point that Gwendolyn is in the clutches of this dragon. Doesn't seem to have had any bits bitten off her or anything.
I'll bow to it, and kind of, well met, dragon. Not great eating, I'm afraid. Some of us are poisoned here.
The dragon sort of tilts its head like a great big enormous puppy dog. Puts down Gwendolyn. Do you have any bones?
No.
That's right. That's right.
Derek's character's got a few bones.
Uncannily like a dog. And walks forward on its four legs, folds its wings in, pretty much just makes a beeline for what are clearly two patients, and then great big enormous nostrils, sort of sniff. I can turn off the wings, obviously, would probably be helpful. Goodbye, wings. Sniffs the two patients, looks at you and looks back at Tarek. So what state is Tarek in? What so deadly allergic reaction, blistering throat, spreading infection, tourniquet off at the waist. How well has he done?
He's perfectly back to normal again now. He's doing push-ups. I don't know. What do you want? Like he's kind of up to you what you want him to be like.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
we've done the best we can, but like I can make a medicine roll. Would that give you an indication?
Yeah, if you like.
He's not going very well.
No. So he's sucking air.
Got a 9.
Sucking air through a hole in his throat that's about half of a straw size.
Yeah.
And just sort of sucking. His eyes are wide with panic. And then the dragon looks at the two patients and the two of you. Give me a insight check, Johnny. You're gonna nail one of these one freaking time.
Well, I've got great wisdom, so I should be able to. 15.
15. The dragon seems to be trying to make a decision. And you notice there's something uncanny about the particular furrow of the brows that reminds you of something that you can't quite place. It's like you recognize this person. The dragon then says, "The two of you, climb on. You, gnome, you can walk back." Except in an absolutely enormous, thundering, big, gravelly...
With the same kind of intonations as, like, Renara. Or...
You can give me an insight check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Oh.
20
Yeah,
24.
Renara is curt and short and has a dislike for the gnome, mistrust for the gnome, and yeah,
we all do.
You're like, yeah, obviously tiny bits of previous evidence and things like that. Some sort of subliminal. Yeah. You could swear it's like Renara's sister or Renara or whatever.
I don't know. I don't think I know anything about dragons, so I think I'll be a little dumbstruck by that as I try to piece it all together.
Yeah. It's just like kind of a sense that wow, that's yeah. I mean, Renara herself has this extraordinary presence, and yes, apparently has been around forever in this place and is wise and intimidating. You know, so is this dragon. So maybe it's just a resemblance, or maybe she reminds you of a dragon, or maybe you're kind of dragon in your head. But yeah, or it's her. Hurry up! Get on my back. Time is fleeting.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I'll slowly,
we do as we're told,
and not daintily at all. Slowly, kind of try to get on.
Can I step on that bit if I put my feed me?
Do we have to make a dex roll or something to?
If you'd like to make a dex roll, that sounds fantastic. Why not?
I'd like John to fail his dex. That's all.
I do like the way we're using the rolls, not to succeed in anything, but just to color the story, color the outcome. I love it.
I got an 11 for my dex.
I got 11. Natural. No, I got a 2, which became a 1. Which became a 1.
A 2 with a dex of -1 means you have 1.
Good into the water. I'm exhausted too.
No,
so
maybe you like step on a part of the knee, like you just assume. Well, I can step on that.
the funny bone. I step on the funny bone.
It's really painful, yeah. And the dragon, and like
the legs sorry about that. Oh, sorry. First time riding a dragon.
And it turns around and just lifts its brow a little bit, like a dog sort of expressing its displeasure at you, and you're like,
perhaps if you had a saddle.
And it shakes its head like this, and then sort of rotates a bit to try and encourage it to.
And a muzzle.
Good. So you get on the back of this dragon, kind of try to hold onto something. It shuffles forward. There's two.
Where? What? How many? Like, has it got like scales or something that you can kind of get your fingers
like
into?
Scales that are like this big, and there's quite a big gap underneath them, so you can pretty much
we'll ride it like a sandworm.
Kind of like a sandworm. Fortunately, not nearly as big as a sandworm, but yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. Yeah, if you can get your fingers around these, you have. I imagine one or either of you have fought a wormling or something in the past, some sort of dragonelle or whatever, but this is another order of magnitude, probably 2 orders of magnitude bigger, and it would eat you for breakfast and not even care to pay attention. Good. It moves forward with its front legs, scoops up the 2 patients. You can just hear kind of okay. Cerdic starts objecting with a stream of sort of Irish tea drinking profanity as well, and the dragon just turns to Cerdic and says, "I can understand you, by the way." And Cerdic kind of sort of goes white and so or whatever.
Yeah, shut up, Cerdic, you idiot.
And the dragon turns, kind of plunges into the water. Okay. Runs into the water with you on its back. Suddenly you're holding onto dragon things. It then dives down, and like you hopefully get some breath before you suddenly realize, oh my god, it's actually going to do. Dives down a horrifying distance, like kind of like 75 feet or something like that. Turns, and then it has a tail that's ideal for water, and you just feel this incredible surge of power, and the water is on the edge of washing you off the back of this thing, and then it bursts out of the water at quite the clip. So I can get a lot of speed in water given the extra friction and its swimming ability, and it does a vertical takeoff, and you're there hanging on to the
what would that do to someone's body?
Yeah,
that would be
incredibly
painful, and
it would be.
and if you are unconscious, like I don't know, 2 of our people are.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it sort of tucks them in.
Yeah.
Under the water.
Magic.
Yeah.
They're
no,
okay.
Under the water, I imagine that would the dragon just use her tail to propel under the water and have the wings folded?
That's correct.
And only unfold them.
The wings could fold around.
Coming up. So the wings could be folded around the unconscious guys.
That's so cool. That's so lovely. Yeah. And then just yeah.
Yeah, that's great for them.
That's right. You're like,
doesn't help us.
Doesn't help us. Like, like, trying to hold on. This poor gnome.
The gnome was left behind.
Gnome's the gnome.
She
oh,
said
that's
you had to
right.
walk.
Yeah. Sucked in gnome.
So you fly on the back of a huge bronze dragon up into the air.
Can you drop me off at the healer's hearth on your way through?
No, fool. It traces the road from the hospice back to back along, and then sort of maybe not very far out of the hospice you see Harding with the donkey and the thing. The dragon has a lovely sort of familiar rumbling roll of warm recognition, and banks down quite terrifyingly, scoops up, does it? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Does a long stall.
Make a constitution roll.
Yeah,
make a constitution roll. Yay for
thanks,
Chanda.
Johnny.
That's great.
Thanks so much. all my weakest stats.
Yeah. Under roll is weakest stats.
I rolled a 5. You happy?
You Chanda. Yay!
Yeah.
Vomit.
I better roll.
I mean,
there's fair. 15.
15. You hold. Yeah, of course, a dwarf can.
Every dwarf. The only trouble is though, Ben, I'm in front of Johnny on the dragon. So.
And you sort of turn that way.
Sorry.
Just at the point of losing all lift. So dragon starts to slow down to the cart. And it deposits the 2 bodies into the cart.
People. Can we call them people?
People, that's right.
Yeah, cool. Because that just makes
dead.
it feel like it's worth what we're doing.
Horatio is like, oh, look, a dragon.
Yeah.
Just standing there as casual as all hell.
Like the freaking hero he is. Like the dead set legend that Horatio is.
He's saved his wisdom save.
Yeah.
That's right.
Natural 20.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Your stop. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, thank you. Don't need to tell us, Wes.
That's right. You get off, and then it not as elegantly as it probably would like, continues down the road, flapping like a swan trying to take off, kind of thing, scratching on the ground, and then gets a little bit of and then gets a little bit of lift, slowly, and disappears over the horizon to the north.
Mm.
And you're just all standing there, just going.
So what was going to take like a couple of hours by donkey and cart at least probably 2 or 3 to get there, and the same again back again has taken us all of what 15 minutes round trip.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, probably. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So it's like that kind of dazed effect that you get when you're like, what just happened? It feels like we teleported. Like, how did we get from here to there and back again so fast?
Yeah. And at that moment, you just hear this and a choking noise from Tarek, and Harding snaps out and says, "Oh, let's get him back to the hospice as quick as possible. He looks terrible. Oh, and the two of you are as white as ever I've seen." And we should take a break here.
Yay! See you soon.
So good.